So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of Excel's autofill feature. Let's say I have to make a list from 1 through 20. 2, 3, 4. I can do that, but it'll actually be faster if I use the autofill feature. I put down a pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the computer's going to try its best to figure out what I want to do. So I'm going to move my cursor to the bottom right, bring it down, and there it is. It knew that I wanted to increase by ones each time. So if I put another pattern, for example, 2, 4, 6, the computer should be able to figure out that I want to count by 2s. I highlight those 3s and drag it down. To do this, you need at least 2 values. So if I had just a 1 and wanted to make a list of 20, computer can't figure that out. It's just going to try its best to follow, to figure out a pattern. And there's not much of a pattern there. So let's say 5, 10. Let's do multiples of 5. I'm going to highlight those 2. There it is, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can do that with dates as well. So if I wanted to start from January 1st, 1/1/2010, and I wanted to list the next 20 dates, there it is. If you see these numbers, what that means is that these cells aren't big enough to fit the value, so what you need to do is expand that cell. And that's it. Another quick way of doing that is just double-clicking the line. Once you see your mouse cursor look like that, double-click and it'll make the box automatically big enough to fit all the values that you want. And you can expand this, and it'll go into the month of February, as you can see, automatically. So the autofill feature is a nice time saver. The other feature I wanted to show you was the Autosum, so we're going to go back to our grade book. Let's take a look. We have all our grades. Let's say I wanted to see an average of the grades. I can click on my Autosum feature, click on average, and there it is. The class average is 78.5 roughly, and if I wanted to remove that decimal, I just go my decimal space, and there it is. And as you can see, the 78.5 went to a 79. It'll also automatically round for me. This AutoSum feature has a number of functions. It will also give me the max number, which is 98, the minimum number, which is 56. And I could check out more functions: sum, average, sign. So go ahead and check that all out. The sum functions are more useful for when we didn't have computerized grading programs, but now that we do have them, it's not as useful, but it's still kind of nifty. So go ahead and check it out for yourself.